grabs this YA, it's a hard area to attack from. Wow, his greedy move has worked out. He caught Strengths off guard. Strengths probably figured, well, he's too weak to go for the Mega. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. So he was looking for him in another place. Well, that's given Faz an opportunity to get above Red here. I think Strengths is going to push in with Shaft. He'll probably drop soon. And smart by Faz to run away. Running out of rockets. He really needed to replenish to do damage. And he knows YA is up. He shouldn't go for it. But he does. What he could have done there instead is try to do damage at Mega first as Strength was going there, and then he could have backed off on the YA and been the fresher player. Faz did a ton of damage, but, I mean, Strengths had the stack, and it was just an awkward position for Faz to be in. He didn't really have an escape route, so that's why it's 1-0. And I'm surprised. Strengths is not moving around as quickly as I expected. Well, of course, as I say that, now he is. He's doing a good job. Because I figured he would deny the rail quicker. Nice shot from Faz. If he makes his way over here quick enough, he can cut him off. Oh, very nice move. Strengths did not expect him to come up that jump head like that. And now Faz has an interesting situation since Red and Mega come up at the same time. He knows when Red is up because he railed Strengths there. So we'll see if he pushes in too much and if he even knows that Mega health is up. Ooh, ooh. Beautiful damage right here. He should go for this kill.
So did I miss any amusing smack talk?
No smack talk. You're good. Right here, Strengths is thinking, okay, crap, I've got nothing except for the shards. So he's going to try to collect them all, which will be 30 shards on that side of the map, and there's another 10 here on the red side.
I mean, Faz looks like he's trying to set a trap at that red. Knowing his stack advantage and guessing that Strengths knew his stack advantage, you know, it's a little bit questionable whether Strengths would ever bother trying to go in like that. But
I like what he did there. Faz pretty much knew the YA timing, so he tried to rocket jump the second after so that he could come through the entrance, but Strengths got away just a bit too quickly.
Now Faz, okay, it looks like now they're equal stack. Taking all that damage with that rail kind of prevented Faz from muscling it. I like that shot. That's pretty nice rail.
So he started this fight by not shielding himself too well, but now he's doing a good job with that rail, like you said. And again, this map is a lot of interesting situations with the Red and Mega timing because how so far apart they are.
I like Faz's situation.
Yeah.
If he can drop down and get a rail off in this Mega, he can pick the Red for free, but he doesn't get the rail off. Strengths gets it for free. That puts him up about 80 points from where he could have been, I think.
Yeah, he'll probably be at the YA area.
Yep.
So right now, Faz just has to be patient. He has to wait for Strengths to make a mistake because at 200-100, I mean, and 100-200 for Faz, like, it's really, you shouldn't attack at all. You have to find some initial damage.
I really liked Faz's general positioning there. His rocket placement was really poor, though. And it might hurt him here. We'll see.
Spazzing out a little bit.
And yeah, I mean, it's really poor rocket aim, I think. It was the perfect idea. Oh,
strange
no.
attack.
Again, poor rocket aim, and kind of a little bit risky, moving out in the open with the shaft out like that. I mean, Faz kind of just blew a good chance he had right there. But I mean, you know, 5 minutes left in the game.
If he could put together a couple rails like he did in Hectic, you know.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how he reacts emotionally to that kind of crazy setback, going from being in control, having a good chance of finishing off Strengths.
And he's gonna die here.
That's not good. No, it's not gonna end well. Strengths gets the free Mega pickup. He doesn't have the exact time on it, so now he'll be a little bit late for Red. But wow,
so unfortunate.
I mean, it looks like Faz timed the Red to the second, but perhaps not to the half second or third second or, you know, 0.1 second. So his RJ missed it just barely.
Yeah, if he grabbed it, the control would have been offset, like, kind of nicely, but he's kind of lost a minute or two of time.
Now he knows he's done some initial damage here. It's not enough for him to push in to actually finish Strengths off of this Mega, but he can get the red uncontested now. Let's see if he gets the red and gets out in time not to take a rail from Strengths. He doesn't. He was a little slow. He kind of delayed himself by that doorway a little bit. Took a rail from Strengths coming out. Now Strengths has the advantage. Strengths can probably bully in on the next red. Faz going in for a YA and takes a lot of free rocket damage from Strengths. That completely destroys his chance of defending this next red. He might try to do so anyway by making some cheeky rails.
His movement seems a little poor this game. Like, he's hitting a lot of walls. I wonder if he's a bit nervous.
Could be. I like that he did not try to take the Mega there. Strengths, I like what he's doing there. He's not taking unnecessary damage from Faz's spam rockets towards the Mega. Strengths is probably going to be quiet and try to catch Faz off guard, knowing from based on what he's done before. Alright, Faz, come on, get it together. Everyone hits a wall now and then. Hit some good grenades there, I guess. Hopefully he gets away without eating a rail. He does. I mean, what can he do now? He can oh, not that.
Strengths knew that he needed to do damage at the Mega, and that was the best spot for him. That was a very good read. And with the health and armor, Faz was not going to be able to get away.
I mean, I questioned Faz going for the rail there right up the spawn when Strengths was getting the Mega, probably about to drop down and go to the red quickly.
He's getting a little desperate now, which I can understand. I mean, he's down 6 on dismemberment.
But still, in that situation, Strengths, if he hadn't gotten the red, he would have about 150-50. And maybe if he hadn't eaten the rail, he'd have a little bit more. You know, Faz could have probably gotten the LG and picked up the red, but, ooh, this doesn't look good. I mean, I've never seen a 7-0 come back in this tournament at this stage of the game.
I don't think we're going to see what happened on Hector.
No, maybe not. Strength denied the LG for the next 5 seconds. No items coming up for 10 seconds. If Faz can land like 2 sweet shots here, he only lands 1 sweet shot. He kind of choked on the second rocket and ate another rocket himself. And then easy finish for Strengths. So.
He's wrapped this game up. I think he did a better job between when the Mega and Red situations were up at the same time, and as you suggested, there were times where Faz like stumbled out of Red, and that cost him from either A, going to the YA, or he would get railed because of it.
And he missed a few peak opportunities when they were coming up at the exact same time where he could have gotten some free damage on Strengths. Or, I mean, conversely, possibly Strengths would have hit him with the rail, and could have been the reverse. You know, I mean, you never really know in the situation. I prefer to typically go for the rail shot if I'm the guy at the red, because I can just dodge a little bit, stand far enough back, zoom in for the FOV. Usually seems to work out well for me.
I agree. Like that rail shot right there, because even if you get hit and you back up on the red, there's a total of 75 health on that side of the map.
It's like losing a little bit of health doesn't matter at all. You'll get the 2 shards up there.
Impressive.
You know their exact position and the only way they can enter the room quickly, so you can defend that. Now we're seeing Strengths go insta-gem and Faz. Keeping his rail warm for his next match. That's a wrap. Do you want to finish this game off and then check on maybe Boo to hang?
Yeah, sure. I think they might actually be over. See if the hang is in the server. You might have connected during the game.
Impressive.
See it come up here as the list keeps going on.
We see.
Yeah. I think they're done.
Yeah, they are done. It seems.
So yeah, actually, I'm gonna do what you did and go take a bathroom break.
Sounds good. All right, good job, Strengths. I guess I'm supposed to keep talking now. Why don't I look at who's playing next? Well, Kilson and Vu matching up at 1:15. That's in 3 minutes, according to my watch. Strengths to hang. Why don't I chat with the guys in the game? I'm a little hungry. Haven't snagged lunch yet. Maybe I'll do so at some point. Yes, let's try to click next match. All right, coming up next, we got Vu versus Kilson. I imagine that Vu lost his match to the Hang based on conversations with both players earlier. Let's see if any websites update to indicate the result of that match. I suppose I could simply ask Vu for the result of the match as well. Okay. Hello, Vu. What was the result of your match against the Hang? We'll see what he responds. Okay, Vu lost 0-2. What were the maps? Oh, he's answering my question for me.
Vote passed.
Vu lost by what I would call close scores on Airwalk and DM13. I mean, 14-7 could have easily been a 9-7 game that blew up in the last minute when the losing player became desperate. And DM13 is an unequivocally close score, 7-4, I think it was. So now we got Vu versus Kilson. We got Kilson, who is, I believe, has he won any matches yet in this tournament? Let's take a look. Kilson has lost every match so far, but against some of the stronger players in his group. So the Hang and Abek. Strengths, who's looking to be possibly the strongest player in his group so far, having won all his matches. The only other player who's won all their matches is the Hang. What was I going with that? Anyway, yeah, who's playing Kilson? Looks like Kilson's the favorite. Should probably win. Vu indicated to me that he hasn't had the opportunity to practice too much, or maybe the motivation. But he did play a very close game against the Hang, who I know has been training quite intensely. So maybe he'll do the same against Kilson. After all, the Hang beat Kilson, and the Hang beat Vu. So now we got to have Vu and Kilson play to figure out who's, next below the Hang, I guess. Right? We'll find out soon. So let's see. What are the maps here? So we got Blood Run coming up as the first map. I think both players like that map. I know Vu, it's one of his favorite maps in of the old set of maps from Quake 3. Let's ask them. All right, as you can see from the in-game chat, Blood Run, Lost World, and Airwalk are the three maps. I favor Kilson winning. I haven't seen Vu play at all. Kilson, this is not my personal experience with him, but I've heard him characterized as kind of a hot and cold player in the sense that he can win a tournament if he plays very well and can otherwise place it consistently. Maybe he's had the opportunity to warm up, play some practice matches. I saw from the in-game server browser that he's playing some practice games against Abek. Maybe those warmed him up, and he's looking to redeem himself after his losses against Sphinx and the Hang. As you can see, both players are warming up, and the match will begin when more players are ready. The food at the venue I have not explored very much. There are some kind of underwhelming sandwiches provided, but I'm not one to complain about such things. Yesterday I had one of those sandwiches and I brought with me 3 bananas and ate 2 of them. Oh, I have a banana in my backpack left. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Maybe I'll have it off camera at some point. Nah, I could have it on camera, I guess. I could just, no need to even see here. Yeah, so I think it's fairly cheap. There's a good number of hot dogs and hamburgers available, I believe. I haven't explored those options myself. Looks like my crosshair size is has reverted to my usual 48. Perhaps I'll restore it with